Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to I Am the Light. My name is Tasha, and I'll be doing a reading for the sign of Scorpio. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back, baby. Okay, everybody. First and foremost, this is going to be a very different read for Scorpio. I was told to do this morning. Scorpio, this is not your normal read. You will still get your traditional read with the cards that I pull for everybody every week, but this is not that. So this is a special reading. This may or may not resonate. Take it as it resonates. If it's not for you, then it's not for you. But I was told to do a very specific reading for Scorpio this morning. That noise y'all hear is this candle. This wick is kind of loud. Okay, so let's start with prayer, and then I'm going to jump right in to tell you what else is going on. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I thank you for this opportunity to be able to go into the tarot. I ask for clear, honest messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. I ask for clear, honest messages for Scorpio by way of Holy Spirit. I thank you. Ashe. All right, Scorpio. So let's start. First and foremost, I had a dream, and I am not a big dreamer. Normally when I sleep, I sleep. But when I do dream, I do get messages. Not often. That's not normally how I get my downloads. Now the dream, I'm not going to go into full detail. I'm just tell you what I remember about the dream. So I was in the dream. I walked over and there was a man sitting. I guess you could say he was at a counter, and he had his back up against a wall, but the counter was really, really low. You know how like when you visit a kindergarten class, everything in there is small. The chairs are small, the cabinets are small, everything is made for little people, or or children. So this man was sitting at this counter, and I don't know if this was a counter that you use to wash your hands or what, but either way, he was at a counter, right? And he was sitting there, and I walk over and I say to him, why are you what are you doing? I said, and he was like, oh, I'm just trying to finish up what I'm trying to do here. And then I say, oh, okay. I said, but why are you at this such a small counter when you know that they have one that is adult size, the one that'll be higher up on your level? And he said, he just kind of just looked at me, and I said, no, I said, I'm serious. Why don't, they make counters that are adult height that would be better suited for you, it's just better for you. So you're not hunched over and, doing things that are low. So I wake up and from the dream. Now there was other things that happened in the dream, but the part that is most important is because as soon as I woke up, I prayed about it. I said, all I remember, God, is that there was the counter was really, really low. And so I went into prayer, and when I went into prayer, 333 might be significant to somebody. When I went into prayer, one of the things that came up in prayer was the dream was signifying, Scorpio, that there are some that want to stay on a low level. And here was, I was saying, you don't have to be down here. You can come up here. So I'm not sure what's going on with the Scorpio placements. I don't know if there is someone that wants to be low vibrational. They want to stay low. But Spirit is saying you can vibe high. Now, they told me they picked 2 decks for you all, because this is not a normal message. They picked the Witching Hour Oracle, which we used last week for the spiritual. But we're going to pull 3 cards, and then I'm going to clarify with tarot. So let's jump in. Let's see what Spirit has for you. They told me to tell you about the dream first, and now we're going to go into the tarot. The message. Okay, Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine, I ask for clear, honest messages for Scorpio. What is it that Scorpios need to know? And I think it's interesting that this all happened. Today is October 31st, Halloween. I forgot all about it being Halloween. I worked so much, I be forgetting. All right, so let's see what Spirit got for you. Spirit, what do you got for Scorpio? 3 cards. What is it that Scorpio needs to know? What is it that Scorpio placements need to know at this time? Okay. First card out you guys have is 14, High Priestess, and it talks about leadership. All right, Spirit, clarify High Priestess leadership. So you guys might be getting ready to step into a position of leadership, or you're able to be in a position of leadership. Let me push this back, y'all. Okay, so let's see. And I do have the book, so we'll see. They have me clarifying with the La Santa Muerte deck, tarot. Okay. All right, Spirit, what do you have for High Priestess leadership for Scorpio? What is it that we need to know about the High Priestess leadership for Scorpio? You're starting off with the 7 of Cups upright, the King of Pentacles in reverse, the 4 of Wands in reverse, and then the 10 of Swords upright. So as a High Priestess, just clarifying High Priestess. Now I'm going to go in the book and I'm going to also read to you. High Priestess is number 14 on the card. 14 is normally Temperance in tarot, but the tarot companion, of course, would be the High Priestess. So it says here, everyone is a leader, even if you don't lead a huge crowd of greatness. So everybody has the potential to lead, even if you're leading your children. You could be a leader in your friend group. You could be a leader of your household, but everybody has the potential to lead and influence the masses. You are the leader of your life, and you have the ability to take your path in the direction of your choosing. So again, Spirit is saying you can decide how you want to be and what you want to do. You can move in the direction, in the direction of your choosing. Whether you want to vibe high or low, which my dream had to do. There was a low counter, and I was like, why are you using this low counter? You know they make adult size counters. It says, so you have the direction, you have the ability to take your life in the path of the direction of your choosing. It takes courage to be a leader, even on a small scale, but your soul came into this lifetime knowing how to step into your greatness. You do not need to know the whole route to take the first step. It would be overwhelming for your higher self to lay out everything that is available to you. The vastness of spirit is too great for any one person to comprehend, but your soul knows how much to give you on every leg of your journey. So the High Priestess represents moving forward without experience, and trusting that the intuition will guide you to the right path. What is going on? This is driving me crazy. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so the High Priestess represents moving forward without experience, but you trust that your intuition will guide you to the right path. The message here is similar. The High Priestess trusts her intuition so much that she does not question the road forward just because she can't see where it will lead. And others trust and follow her for her bravery and for her confidence. Trust that you are being led to a rewarding and fulfilling life, even if you feel called to do what you're being called to do doesn't make sense. Embrace the desires that are coming to you. Your dreams, your interests, and the things that you feel strongly about are all guiding clues guiding you to your calling. You need to take the lead in your situation and trust that you're the right person to bring all the parties together to a positive solution. Now, High Priestess here is now being clarified by the Seven of Cups, which talks about options. So, as you've seen in the book, it said that you have the ability to choose the direction you want to go in of your choosing. So there's lots of options. There's 7 cups here, and you can choose either one of these cups of your choosing, Scorpio. Now, each one of the 7 cups here has something different in them. Now, when you choose one of these cups, the thing about choosing one of these particular cups, they all come with consequences and blessings when you choose these said cups. But with the King of Pentacles here in reverse with the 4 of Wands, if you choose wrong, however, and normally when the 7 of Cups is up, right, there are all good choices. But because your 7 of Cups is next to the King of Pentacles, in reverse next to the 4 of Wands, the King of Pentacles has to do with, for you in particular, it's like, okay, you have 7 choices you can choose from. But if you're making your choice based on selfishness with this King of Pentacles in reverse, it's going to end up leaving you unstable with the 4 of Wands in reverse. So it's going to lead to instability if you choose a pathway based on selfishness or self-gain. It will also lead to the 10 of Swords, which has to do with endings. Okay, so you're going to go through some things should you choose wrong. If you choose from a place of selfishness, and you can choose the path that you're choosing. The High Priestess is about choosing from the intuition on what is your best pathway. But if you ignore your intuition and you choose a pathway based on selfishness, it will lead to instability and it will lead to an ending that you may not be prepared for. Spirit, let's clarify the 10 of Swords. What is this ending that Scorpio may not be prepared for? Clarify the 10 of Swords, please, Spirit. Clarify this 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is being clarified by the Knight of Swords in reverse, the 6 of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Wands in reverse. So this ending is okay, by way of Knight of Swords with the 6 of Swords. So it's like, I don't know, Scorpio, if you with the Page of Wands in reverse, there's something here. If you keep revisiting, it's like you need, Spirit is saying with the, okay, let me start over. With the Knight of Swords, Spirit is saying you need to slow down and think, because you are getting ready to head towards some instability and an ending. And it will be due to your selfishness. So Spirit is saying with the Knight of Swords in reverse, instead of rushing towards something, you need to take a pause. Somebody needs to hit pause and think. Don't rush. Don't be impulsive. It's like hitting the brakes. Before I go any further, let me think about what I'm doing. Because you keep going back to something that Spirit is not going to allow to get off the ground, that is going to cause you an ending if you don't stop. Okay? There's something you're doing that's not going to get off the ground, but you keep going back to it. You keep going back. And Spirit is saying stop. If you don't stop, like I said, 10 of Swords. Spirit, clarify the this instability. What is this instability for Scorpio with the Four of Wands in reverse? Clarify the Four of Wands in reverse. The Four of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Chariot reverse. The Six of Wands upright. Nine of Cups in reverse. You keep thinking, okay, it's like, okay, there's something wrong here that you're not using your intuition on. It's like you keep going towards something in the Nine of Cups. This is what your personal wish fulfillment is, to get some sort of recognition. And you keep thinking that you're going to get this recognition if you keep going back to something. I don't know what this is that you keep revisiting, but you keep trying to go back and you think that this is what you want to do and that somehow this is going to get you some recognition. And Spirit is saying that's not what's going to happen. It's actually going to give you the opposite. You're going to get an ending and you're going to cause some sort of instability in your own life if you don't stop. Let's talk about what it is you keep trying to go back to. Spirit, clarify the Six of Swords and the Chariot. Clarify the Six of Swords and the Chariot. What is it that Scorpio keeps going back to? And like I said, y'all, take this message as it resonates. I don't know why, but this is what Spirit told me to give y'all. Clarify the Chariot in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. What you keep revisiting is you got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and the World in reverse. So it's like you keep doing some sort of work that's not working, trying to create some sort of ending. But what the ending is like, but you don't see, you're getting ready to get the Ten of Swords. Clarify the World. Clarify the World. Okay, so with the Magician in reverse, some sort of goal you had in mind, you're not reaching. And you're doing it in a manipulative way. It has not been working and it's getting ready to go into the World card. The World has to do with endings. Now, when I clarified this World, the World is being clarified by the Two of Cups in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, Tower reverse. So it's like you keep thinking that if you keep doing some sort of manipulation, it's going to reverse a Tower, where something that you want in love apparently is going to flip around, and it's not. Two of Cups is in reverse, Six of Cups is in reverse. So it's something that has to do with love. You keep trying to manipulate, but it's not working. It's not working. You keep ending up in the Two of Cups reverse. So somebody that you want to love, it's going to continue to be an ending. And with the Six of Cups in reverse, is something here about this person, instead of coming towards you with niceness and kindness and just pure love, you're going to actually get the opposite of that. So now somebody's coming towards you with hate, just mistreatment. They're talking to you crazy, because emotion, when it's in reverse, can be just ew, just nasty, nasty. So you keep wanting to reverse a Tower by doing all of this work. But Spirit is saying that's not what's going to happen. The Tower, you keep trying to reverse a Tower, but the Tower keeps leading to this ending. And the ending is something that has to do with love. Okay? So Spirit is saying you're doing this, though, out of your own selfishness, trying to make, like, it's like you feel like these are your options, but you're making this move out of selfishness. Now, clarify the King of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Clarify the King of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify this King of Pentacles in reverse. So, King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. King of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Five of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool in reverse. So, you keep hoping that by you doing this, because Spirit did say this is just what you want to do, right? That's why you was doing all this, because you was in the where is it at? The Nine of Cups. You felt like if you did this, you were going to get some sort of victory and success and some sort of recognition. Somebody was going to put you up on some sort of pedestal if you keep going back and doing some sort of work. But that's not what's going to happen. You want to come out of chaos and conflict with somebody. But what you don't see is it's causing the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Fool reverse. So you're not going to get the offer. It's like you want somebody to take a hold of you, but everything you're doing is causing the opposite of what you want. And the reason why you're getting the opposite of what you want is because it's coming from a place of selfishness. So it's like you see 7 cups and you want all 7 cups, but you're doing everything from a very selfish place. So it's like you want there to be love. You want the 2 of cups really to be in the upright, but you're not acting from love. You're acting from a place of selfishness. So it's like you're making choices based on self-serving, not thinking about this person, not thinking about their well-being. So there's not real love. So that's why it's not working. There's no real love here. So with the 5 of Wands in reverse, it's like, okay, if you don't stop, you're the one striking the match. But you keep hoping that, hey, no, I'm not striking no match. But you're not getting the offer. You're not going to get the new start with the Fool. It's going to stay in the 6 of Cups reverse and the 2 of Cups reverse because of the way that you're going about it. Like if you love somebody, you have to come from a place of love. But if you're doing everything from a place of selfishness and self-serving, then you're actually based on your intentions. That's why your work isn't working, because your intentions is coming from a low place as opposed to a high place. Love is a high vibration, sweetheart. And if you are coming from a place that is of the gutter, the low, and you're trying to get somebody to come to, because love is a high vibration. It is. It's like it's high. So if you want love, you can't do low vibrational things to get something high vibrational. It doesn't go together. That's why your stuff keeps messing up. That's why your stuff is not working. That's why you're going to keep experiencing an ending than what you want. And that's why it continues to be unstable. It's like your intentions don't reflect the level of what it is you want. Hence the dream I had. Why are you down here doing something low when you can do something high? And it said the High Priestess is about choosing where you want to be. But where you want to be and what you're doing don't go together. You can't get something high vibrational from doing something low. You're going to have to do something high vibrational to meet the level. You're going to have to get on the vibration of love. You're coming from a low place trying to get this. That ain't how that works. That ain't how that works. All right, let's move on. Y'all got next card out is 16 prying eyes. Someone has their eyes on you. So it's like a High Priestess is supposed to be a leader. So that means that you're supposed to lead. Remember, it just said in the book, it was coming from, before I get to 16, it said that you are the leader in your world. Even if you're just the leader of your family, you have to come from a leadership position. So if you want to be a leader, a high priestess, especially if you're talking about love, if you want to be a high priestess and you want your match will be a high priest. That means that you are going to have to move a certain kind of way to be a vibrational match for that. But the type of love that you're wanting ain't gonna happen. So the type of love that you're gonna get with your counterpart is always gonna be chaos and conflict, because that's what you're coming from. That is, the intentions that you have don't match the vibration. Therefore, that's why you keep getting low vibrational your outcome. I don't know who it is. I don't know if somebody doing like love spell work, but because you're wanting something high, but you're coming from a low selfish place, that's why everything that you keep manifesting is low and selfish. You're not acting like a leader. You're acting like somebody who's just like, you know, like when you think about a kid, when they want their way, what do? They throw a temper tantrum. They do little manipulative things to get their way, but the way that you're going about it ain't how. We tell kids that if you want such and such, you better knock that stuff off. You can't act like that. You can't do that. But that's what you're doing. It's like you want something high vibrational, but you're doing low vibrational shit. All right, let's talk about prying eyes. Someone has their eye on you. Spirit, can I get the cards for this? And then I'm going to read from the book, and then I'll read the cards. What do you got for prying eyes? Somebody has their eye on you. All right, and this is number 16. The companion card will be the 7 of Wands, which is out here, which talks about 7 of Wands is about protections, okay? Someone is keeping a close eye on you. Whether they have good intentions or bad is not yet clear. What is clear is that you could be doing something right when others are taking notice of you, and you will not be able to stay under the radar for much longer. So, somebody is watching you. You could be doing something right. I don't know. If you're doing what we just talked about, then you know you're not doing something right. It's quite the opposite. But I'm just reading from the book right now. So let's just read what the author says. This is also means opportunities could become more frequent, and you may find yourself contemplating prospects you haven't considered before. This is an excellent card for anyone who is wishing to be in the public eye, seeking employment, or looking for new love. You have caught the attention of someone who matters. Again, so you're watching somebody. You want somebody to pay attention to you, but the way that you're doing it is wrong. And somebody is watching you. So it just said, if you want new love, then you're going to have to move different. It says shining brighter attracts attention, both good and bad. So be careful of jealousy and rivalry. Every successful person experiences copycats, no matter how high your vibration or how small your platform. Shadows are attracted to the light the same way a moth is attracted to a flame. I'm going to say that again. Shadows are attracted to the light the same way a moth is attracted to a flame. You may experience more competition or even straight on attack. Don't dim your light, but make proper measurements to protect yourself. Someone is watching you for leadership and guidance. You need to step into your role of mentor. You have far more influence than you know. So somebody, okay, listen. I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting a cold chill. So I'm going to just say this. Somebody very close to you, Scorpio, is watching your behavior. Now, I don't know if it's your child. I don't know who it is, but this is somebody who looks up to you in some form or fashion. If you are doing low vibrational things, and so this is somebody who wants to look up to you, you have to think about what type of example you are setting, because somebody does want to look up to you. Now, and you have a lot of influence on this person. It could be children. I don't know. But anyway, let's see what you have here. What came out for you for prying eyes is the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Wands upright, King of Cups in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. There is somebody that is not being nice to you. They don't have no love for you whatsoever. The King of Cups in reverse is somebody who's, again, there goes selfishness. Somebody is drinking from the cup themselves with the King of Cups, and it's definitely in reverse. So this is somebody who is selfish, unkind. This is not somebody who you're going to be in the upright, because you got 3 of Cups in reverse next to the King of Cups. So this is somebody that you used to could be partners with, but you're not getting what you want due to selfishness. You're not. This person does not. This 2 of Pentacles is a little bit different in this day. These are 2 people who are 2 peas in a pod, but now they're not in the same pod, because and one was giving to the other. It was like they was giving. If you look very closely, there's a pentacle in the hand. There's a pentacle being given. It's like a little green pentacle. And they come together and they work together as butterflies. You see, if their faces come together, it forms a butterfly. They can if they come together, they can transform a situation. But you're going to remain apart because something here is not working. So in this particular deck, normally the Two of Pentacles talks about stuff being wavy, right? If it's in the upright. But in this case, in the upright, it meant something positive. You're coming together, you're transforming. Like a butterfly, you can transform situations in your money. But when you're in reverse, it's like, thank you, Spirit. Y'all are in reverse, so you're not getting on the same page. So you and somebody is not getting on the same page because there's no love being spread. It's like a lot of selfishness. Somebody's drinking from the cup. Somebody's worrying about their interests. They're not worrying about the other person's interests. There's something, confirmation. So somebody is worrying about their own self-interest. They're drinking from the cup. They're being selfish. They're not being helpful. Normally, a King of Cups is very loving, kind. They look out. They listen to other people. So somebody's not listening to another person. They're just doing what they want to do. And it's creating a lot of disharmony between you and a partner. It's like you're fighting the person that you're supposed to be partners with. Y'all supposed to be coming together, as someone once told me. Like, if you coming together like a butterfly, that's like, if you came together like two butt cheeks, you could be the shit. But because you're not coming together, it's like you're fighting. You're at war. Seven of Wands is upright. This is somebody where you're fighting and you're fighting. So you're fighting the person that you're supposed to be coming together with out of selfishness and greed, and it's just not working. It's just not going to work. So let's talk about this Two of Pentacles on so you can see the breakdown on why this whole situation isn't working. Spirit, clarify this Two of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse is being clarified by the Page of Swords in the upright, the Fool upright, Page of Pentacles in reverse. So the message that you keep wanting to send is that you want a brand new start, right? That's the message you keep trying to send. I want a new start with this person, but I don't have somebody here is lacking the tools that they need. I don't know if it's money or what. Somebody is missing something that they vitally need in order for y'all to come together in a partnership, but somebody don't have it. So one of y'all don't have something that you need. It could be money, and you don't have it, so y'all can't come together. Confirmation. All right, so let's talk about, because this is really working against you with the Seven of Wands. And you don't see this. Clarify the Seven of Wands upright. It's like you're fighting this person and you don't really see it. So it's like you keep getting the opposite of your desired effect. Temperance reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse, the Chariot reverse. Again, it's like you keep wanting to go back to a time where things was good. But with the Chariot in reverse, you're not getting where you want because what you don't see is you keep doing the opposite. So it's like you're fighting Temperance. You're fighting the person that you're supposed to be coming together with. And with Temperance in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, again, somebody is being selfish and is creating an imbalance. You want this, but you're doing low vibrational shit. I want love. I want this person. I want to work with this person. I want this person to be with me, but you're doing something low. You're doing something low, and it keeps creating instability because you're being selfish. You're not looking out for the other person, and the other person also doesn't have what it takes to meet you on that level. So one of y'all is missing something vital. Could be money. So you keep trying to go back, but what you keep going back to is like creating a war between you and this person. You're fighting your person, and you don't even realize it. What you're doing, and somebody is watching you do this. Somebody that admires you as a person. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know who it is. It could be a friend, it could be a child, it could be somebody is watching you do this. Somebody is definitely watching you. Now, are they watching you from an envious place? I don't know yet. I'm about to see. But whatever you're doing, you're losing. Because you doing stuff from the wrong point of view. Let's talk about the King of Cups. This person, like I said, the King of Cups will look out for themselves. When the tough gets going, this person will up and drop you. So let's talk about this selfish ass, mean ass that ain't looking out for nobody, drinking from the cup a self. Again, it is a lot of selfishness out here. A lot of selfishness. Clarify the King of Cups in reverse. King of Cups in reverse is being clarified by the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse, and the World in the upright. Okay, what you don't see is all this selfishness, this person doing all this sabotaging. What you're doing is putting the final nail in your own coffin. Like with the Ace of Swords, this is like, I don't know if there's lies here. I don't know whatever it is, it's causing a permanent ending. One where you're never going to be able to resurrect it again, because you got the World in the upright, the Six of Wands in reverse with the Ace of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Swords is my real death card. So you're going to cause a permanent ending to something where somebody is never going to see you the same. They're never going to put you on a pedestal. It's going to really be the end of this. Whatever it is that you want, you don't see that you about to put a final ending to it, so you never get it if you don't stop. And it's all because you keep wanting to revisit some sort of selfish thing. But like I said, somebody is watching you do all of this. Somebody that admires you is watching you be selfish. They're watching your actions. Now, is this person watching you out of jealousy and envy? Could be. Is this person watching you because they admire you? Could be. Sometimes people can admire people and still be jealous and envious, but whoever is doing, they want this, but they do low vibrational shit to try to get what they want, and it's not working. They're not going to get the recognition that they want. It's just going to keep creating endings. Let's talk about this Three of Cups. So it's like you want to come together with somebody, but because of the way that you're going, clarify this Three of Cups in reverse. Because of the way that you're going, it's not, oh goodness. Okay, you're not going to get what you want. And the reason why you're not getting what you want is because of the way that you're going about it. So the way that you're going about it is creating a lot of bad luck, a lot of bad karma. It's starting to add up. And because the karma is starting to add up, this is why somebody is walking away. They don't want no parts. Somebody's watching. And whoever's watching, they don't want to be a part of this. They don't, because it's too much bad luck. They're walking away. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody is not going to want to grow or work or have a new beginning with that Ace of Pentacles. This is a new financial beginning. Somebody does not want to work with, and the whole purpose was to grow. I don't know if you and somebody want to grow, like I said, money, because money did come out with the High Priestess. But if that's what you're trying to do, the way you're going about it is wrong. You want to come in and have a brand new financial beginning, but the person is going to continue to walk away from you because you're creating the bad luck because of what you keep revisiting. So it's just pushing you further and further and further away from this person that you want to work with. And it's all in what you're doing. So somebody is sitting back watching. Somebody's sitting back watching. Is the person sitting back? The person who's watching you might just be the person who wants to be with you. Spirit, is the person who's watching Scorpio a person that wants to be with them? No. Okay, is the person that wants to watch Scorpio, is this somebody who wants to be like Scorpio? No. Is the person that's watching Scorpio the person who wants to be in love with this person? No. So let me see. Might be a child. Is this person a young person watching Scorpio? I'm not taking that info. All right. Is the person that's watching Scorpio a young person? Yes. So you have a child watching you do this stuff to get this person, but you're doing it from a selfish place. So this is somebody who really admires you, and you got influence. So if you're teaching a child this, then your child is learning what? You got to hit pause and break. What are you teaching this person that admires you? Because somebody, and this actually does look like a little girl looking at a grown woman. Could be a grown woman, but it looks like, oh, because she got on lipstick. But to me, it almost looks like a little child peeking around the corner. Watch it. So this is what you do when you want somebody. Sometimes what we don't realize is that by our example, we are creating generations that will do the same. It's almost like like for instance, I can remember when my parents, when I was a little girl, I was 4 years old, when my mother and my father, they had a fight and they had to end it. And this happened when I was 4 years old. Then I remember as a grown woman when I recreated that same thing that I had seen my mother do. Between my mother and my father, I recreated that same exact scene in my own marriage. And that happened when I was 4. So who knew that had that much influence? So somebody that you have a lot of influence over, a child, is watching your behavior, this selfish behavior of all this. I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. So you keep doing, it's looking like you keep revisiting something now. And it said manipulation and the magician was in reverse. So you might be doing some sort of spell work. You're doing some sort of spell work to get love. And there is a young child watching this and watching you. And you're not going to get what you want. And you're being a bad example to some young person that loves you. Okay? This is what Spirit says. Last card out you have is deep being, self-love, and acceptance. Spirit, can I go ahead and get these cards for Scorpio? Y'all take this message as it resonates. This message is not for every Scorpio placement. This was just a message that I got this morning. It was heavy on my heart. I kept saying, why am I thinking about countertops? Spirit said, no, it ain't got nothing to do with countertops. It has everything to do with somebody doing something low when they should be vibing high. So you're doing some low vibrational stuff and you got young people watching you and you're not going to get what you want because of how you're going about it. You want something high. Love is high. So you don't have to come at love from a high vibration. You can't do low vibrational shit to get love. It ain't. I mean, you can, but guess what? That's why it keeps messing up. That's why it keeps turning to shit. That's why it keeps being chaos and conflict. Because it's never going to be permanent because of the things that you're doing. Love is pure. It's not none of that low shit. It's just not. Clarify deep being, self-love, and acceptance. Number 44. And 44 could be significant. 14, 16, 44. Self-love and acceptance. Clarify this 2 of Pentacles. Child. And clarify the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so let's see. Where did I put the book? Right here. So number 44, self-love and acceptance. The companion card for 44 is the Sun or the World card. Okay, self-love and acceptance, ownership of uniqueness and self-sovereignty. Rejoice. If you have received this card, it's because you found or are very near to finding the light at the end of the tunnel. You have done the work required or you have met to overcome your challenges. As a result, you're coming into a period of deep awareness, self-love, self-sovereignty, and understanding of who you are as well as who you're becoming. This is a card of peace and spiritual or emotional fulfillment. You have embraced all the things that make you you, and you're not apologizing for the parts of you that others may not like or understand. Deep being represents harmony, and it is a positive card no matter where it appears in a reading. In a reading about love, you can expect a joyful union. This is a positive sign for new love, finding deeper connection in existing love, or taking a relationship to the next level, or starting a family. In the reading about wealth, you can expect to find financial stability. In a career reading, this means you're in a good place, yada, yada, yada. If this reading is related to a dispute or problem, this card is a sign that your troubles could come to a happy end and all will be ending soon. But notice that it said self-love and self-sovereignty. Now I'm about to read the tarot. The book has nothing to do with you. I can tell you that right now. But why? Because your self-love and self-sovereignty is being clarified by the Page of Cups upright. So Page of Cups upright. Somebody's coming in with a small offer. This is somebody who is still emotionally unavailable. Now, Two of Pentacles. This is somebody you want to give to and you want to work with, but this person is not putting you up on the pedestal. Something here between you and somebody has not been working. Scorpio. This person is coming in with very little emotion. You want to come together like a butterfly or two butt cheeks and be the shit with this person, but this person is not putting you up on a pedestal, and that's why things are not working. Now, when I clarified the Two of Pentacles, it's like, here you go, offering your heart, offering your love. You keep sending messages, hey, I love you, person, whoever your person is, I love you, I love you, I love you, and guess what they keep doing? So, it's not coming together. Y'all still not coming together as partners. You want it to be, well, we come together and we work together, but y'all keep not coming together as partners. Why is this person not giving you the recognition you deserve with the Six of Wands in reverse? The reason why they're not giving you the recognition you deserve is, and you keep ended up with the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse with the High Priestess. What you're not seeing, Scorpio, is the reason why you keep ending up defeated and why this marriage thing, this person keeps doing their own thing and y'all not coming together. There is the reason why is because faith has not been restored. And that's what you keep missing. Somebody here still has secrets. So you can't restore faith in somebody who is keeping secrets from you. So if somebody has secrets and they're doing sneaky shit behind your back, ain't nobody gonna sit up here and have no damn love for you. Because it's like, how could I restore my faith in you? Why would I want to marry you when you are doing sneaky shit? You got secrets. You're doing sneaky stuff. And one of y'all's kids or children are watching this. There is somebody here needs to have self-love and acceptance. See, the thing is that regardless if this person gives you love or not, you have to love yourself first. See, another thing to attract love, you have to be love. And sometimes love starts with yourself. To be on the vibration of love, you have to already have that like within yourself. It's like you keep wanting to love someone, but somebody here don't love themselves. So in order to have what you want, you got to start with yourself. You got to learn how to love you. You got to learn how to have self-acceptance. And in you loving you, then now you're on the vibration of love and it just naturally comes to you. But if you don't love yourself, then it's like you again are working against the very thing that you're wanting. Does that make sense to you? You want something that's high vibrational, but what you're doing, all of this stuff that you're doing to try to get this person, you want them so desperately, but it's not working. But the reason why it's not working also is because you don't love yourself. If somebody is not wanting to work with you and they are treating you in the Six of Cups reverse, why do you want somebody who's talking to you crazy? That looks like you don't love yourself, because why are you taking somebody treating you unkindly? Why would you want somebody who doesn't, if they're telling you they don't want to work with you, why are you forcing that? When are you going to say, you know what, I love me, I'm going to work with me. I love me enough to chase and do what I want to do. And the moment that you start realizing that you start loving you, I'm telling you, you really ain't got to do no spell work. When you're on the vibration of love, you're going to get love. Do you see what I'm saying? You ain't got to make nobody love you, because it will just naturally, love will just be attracted to you because you already are on its vibration. But you're not on the vibration of love, and you keep trying to do stuff to be on the vibration of love. And all you doing is you at that low countertop. You keep coming from a low place. You got to love yourself first. You want love, it starts with you. It begins with you. You got to show yourself love. And trust and believe, if you got little people watching you, love yourself. They can tell when you love yourself. Little people watch us. Do we get up in the morning? Do we comb our hair? Do we brush our teeth? They watch you. I was 4 years old and I picked up on the example of my parents. And then I, in my 30s, replayed something that happened when I was 4. You don't know what type of imprint you're placing on somebody that is watching you. Especially if they watching you chase behind somebody who don't want you. Do you see how bad that looks? So let me tell you something. Especially if you got daughters. I mean, even men. But especially if you got daughters. Do you really want to teach them to chase a man? Oh, you got a bippity boppity boo to get them to love you. That's not a good look. Spirit, what's the closing message for Scorpio? We just gonna go straight tarot. Somebody here don't love themselves. You are in a leadership position because you got children, or some young person. I think it's your kids. You got some kids that are watching you, and they're watching you do low vibrational shit to get somebody to love you. But everything you're doing spells you don't love you. Spirit, what's your closing message for Scorpio? And like I said, y'all take this as it resonates. This is not for every Scorpio placement. I was given this morning, and I was told to pull these particular cards, and this is what Spirit wanted to say. I'm just doing what I was told. This is not for every Scorpio. Scorpio, you will still get your regular reading this week. This is more like a bonus for a very specific Scorpio. Spirit, what's your closing message for Scorpio? Y'all have the World upright, the Three of Wands upright, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Pentacles upright with the Queen of Wands. You need to, there's going to be some sort of ending with the Worlds, okay? When this ending occurs, or you might not see it coming, but it's coming. With the Three of Wands, there will be, when the ships arrive, there will be an ending. Okay. Right now, it's like things are kind of at a pause, but there is going to be an ending. When you go through this ending, Spirit is saying you need to hit the brakes and hit the brakes. Stop giving to something. Spirit wants you to stop giving to something that's not growing, because it's getting ready to come to an end. Okay. What you don't see is that you have to wait on divine timing. Something will be ending. It's time. Or it's just a matter of time before the ship arrives, and it will cause an ending. And somebody is not going to want to give to the situation. They're not going to want to grow with the situation. But have no fear. Spirit wants you to go through a transformation, Scorpio. They're wanting you to get into the Queen of Wands energy. That's a confident energy. They want you to take that time when you go through this ending to transform. That's what they want you to do. Clarify the Queen of Wands. You got the Knight of Swords upright, the Ten of Cups in reverse. Listen, being that It's the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is about confidence and transformation. Spirit is saying, listen, you want to hurry and go towards something, but what you're hurrying and going towards is like your own unhappiness. 10 of Cups is in reverse. You're rushing. Everything you've been doing is not doing nothing but speeding up your own unhappiness. You're not going to get love. You're not getting your ultimate happiness. You're just speeding it up. You speeding it up to not have this. And it's getting ready to cause a tower. You're getting ready to go through a big tower moment. But when you go through this tower moment, it's going to lead you to the 6 of Cups. Now, the 6 of Cups has to do with this pure love and kindness. But the person that needs the pure love and kindness that you need to meet is yourself. You're going to have a tower, but God wants you to meet you. Love you. Figure out you. Spend time with you. Learn what you love about you. This tower is about you. This ain't about somebody from your past coming in with love and kindness. God wants you to show you love and kindness. It's about you. It's about you. Spirit, anything else? Yeah, you're not going to go into partnership with anybody. You need to worry about yourself. That's what Spirit wants for you, Scorpio. To turn your attention from doing work, whatever spell work or whatever thing you keep trying to revisit to try to force a hand in having an outcome. Spirit is not going to allow the outcome. And the reason why is because you're not a vibrational match for the outcome that you want. What you want is something, you want love. Love is at a high vibration. You're going to have to come from a place of high vibration. Now, how are you going to get there? You cannot bippity boppity boo. This is one of those things where you're going to have to do the work. Spirit is saying you want love, then do the work. Meet you. Start with you. Love you. Once you start loving you, your vibration will naturally go up, and now you can attract love. No problem. No problem. Now you will get the very thing that you want. On top of being a great example for the people that are watching you doing all this bippity boppity and booing. Because what you don't see is that you're creating a bad example for somebody that's watching you, that, hey, this is how you get a man, or this is how you get this. I don't think a man, men could do it. I mean, and if a man is doing this with his son, this is not how you get love, sweetheart. Most of the time, men to me are so night and day. They don't really care like that. So I could see a woman doing this. If a woman is doing this, Spirit is saying your children are watching you. You need to stop, especially if you got girls. Stop. You need to teach them how to love themselves. And if you just do this does not require spell work. This is not hard work. Now, the hard work is that you got to meet you. So in meeting you, you do have to go through a tower. And the tower is the shadow work you're going to have to do. You're going to have to learn to love you. Appreciate you, your gifts, your abilities. What do you bring to the table? And once you meet you and you start showing you some self-love, like don't let nobody talk to you sideways. Stop taking mistreatment and calling it love. Stop holding on to things that are not serving you. You have to let go of people, places, and things that are not serving you. If somebody talking to you crazy, let it go. If somebody is mistreating you, let them go. Quit trying to make somebody be with you and just start loving you. And now you're at the vibration of the very thing. You ain't got to do. It's like you kind of want something, but you're going about it. It's like so hard the way that you're going about it when it could be so much easier. And it just starts with self-love. Just loving on you and doing the self-care for you. And when you start loving yourself, now you're attracting better love. Not love that where somebody is like they're around you, but they talking to you like shit, or they putting their hands on you. Now you're at the vibration of good love. And now this person is coming in with love and kindness and they really want to work with you. They really want to be with you. They really want to care for you. Because now you're on that vibration. But as long as you keep doing it the way that you're doing it, you're actually repelling the very thing that you want. So that's the message for a very specific Scorpio. I don't know. I just do what I'm told. So that's it, Scorpio. That's all I have for you on I Am the Light. Today is the last day for the 3333 readings, 30-minute reading for 3333. If you're interested, hit me up at I Am the Light Tarot at gmail.com. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and you'll know when I upload. Again, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but if it resonated for you, I hope that it helps so that you can figure out, I don't know, maybe you don't know that you was doing something wrong. And I was given the message that, hey, Spirit sees that you desperately want love, but you're completely coming from the wrong place. You're so low. You're coming too low and you want something high. You're going to have to be a vibrational match for that. And in order to be a vibrational match, you're going to have to do the hard work. You're going to have to learn to love yourself. And you're going to have to do some dark night of the soul. You're going to have to do some inner healing with you and learn to love you. And when you do, now you're a vibrational match. You can't get something high by doing manipulative shit. It's just going to keep imploding in your face. So you will get love, but it's going to end up turning into bullshit. And who wants that? I don't want that for you, and you shouldn't want that for yourself. Who wants love? And it's like, gosh, it's chaos, it's conflict, it's like, God, why are you so mean to me? You want somebody to really, when we think about love, we really want a partner that we can laugh with, hold hands with. This person really admires you. They treat you with kindness. They hold the door for you. Like, let's say if you are pregnant, they rub your belly, they kiss your belly, if you know what I'm saying, they'll hold your hand so you don't slip and fall. I remember one winter, I was like 9 months pregnant because I had one of my daughters in the winter, and it was icy outside. My husband held my hand all the way through. But then I've also heard of stories where somebody was pregnant and they needed their driveway shoveled, and the person that got them pregnant would not even help them. It happens. Or, I've heard about men who will kick a woman in her stomach while she pregnant. That ain't what you want. Who the hell would want that? Especially if you're doing work to get somebody who would treat you like that. Child, what is wrong with you? There is something wrong because you deserve better. You deserve better. And that's all this is about. You deserve better. But you're not going to believe you deserve better until you learn to love yourself. That's it. That's all I got. All right, y'all. Take care. I got to do the collective. Bye.